Namaste!
And welcome back to Grow with the J.A.N family.
मेरा नाम जिदे है. मेरा नाम अंजलि है.
And today we're going to watch a trailer from the movie End Run, which we know was inspired by the Airstrike or the...
surgical strike.
Thank you, surgical strike. Good job, Anji. That happened like a week and a half after the attacks at Pulwama.
Yeah.
Where the Indian soldiers were martyred by a suicide bomber. So Anjali and I had done yesterday
a video on that.
Which was like a 3D animation of how it kind of all went down, where everybody was located, where the phone calls came in from,
how it kind of happened.
Yeah. You know, and there was a few things in it that kind of showed like how it could have been prevented too, like if they had not changed the law and kept it so there was barricades so cars couldn't go in between or couldn't pull out when the troopers were going by. So there was a few things that you're like, shouldn't, not that it should have ever happened. These people,
but just a few things that could have fixed the problem, like them stopping the cars.
Yeah, I'm sure the terrorists, they always seem to find a loophole in something. But
that kind of made it easier.
It made it an easy target that way with that law taking out. So, but this is the warplanes returning after conducting their strike.
Yeah.
And still being in Pakistan. So, and we brought J.A.N in because we know he loves the Indian Army, the Air Force. He
everything.
Gets all excited, and we know there's some airplanes in it, so we thought he would enjoy this too. Ready? Because we want to watch this.
Whoa.
So a little bit over a week. So Pakistan is saying they're still above. We can still retaliate. We can still get them back. Yeah. So they're trying to get across the border.
All targets destroyed successfully.
Good fiber, guys.
General 3, weapons check.
A bomb has malfunctioned. It's stuck on my right wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Could have exploded on
Very
him.
careful, Malcolm.
Yeah, he has to be super careful.
Copy. Control. Status on F-16th.
F-16 अभी भी तुम्हारे पीछे है. On your 602 kilometers. Flying at Mark 2. Remain right position now.
Copy that.
Yeah,
I'm
so
almost
they're
firing range में हैं.
getting close.
Guys, 5 minutes to
To
cross
the
the
border,
line.
yeah.
Fire anytime.
Anyone got a lock signal?
So the red spot means I think they can shoot at him, like when it gets him.
South की तरफ मुड़ गए हैं.
Yeah.
Vector is 180.
Why are
120
they
kilometers.
turning?
They're turning.
They're heading south.
Yeah.
Why are they heading south? Oh, that's
why.
I wish they would have followed them.
SAM system.
Yeah.
हम सैम्स की kill range में हैं.
So like if he goes down, then it goes down. If it goes up, then it goes up.
Negative. अभी तक कुछ नहीं है. F-16 को सैम्स की लोकेशन बताओ. So if they've turned back, then we are already in the kill range. Control. Missile launch side estimated between 350 to 60. We can't go straight. We have to turn south now.
You're right. General Karur, hard left to 180.
Whoa. That is cool. I wish I could learn that.
Yeah.
That's crazy though, because they have no idea where it is.
Leading you, Vector. Keep heading 180.
Are they going down or are we going up?
You will be controlled.
This like freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, you can see inside.
Yeah.
You will still blind.
But they have no idea where the thing is. So
Yeah, they have no idea. So
Splitting
now
up.
they're splitting up, yeah.
if it attacks one of them, it doesn't attack all of them.
Oh, gets
Whoa.
it.
Yeah.
That is big.
But these lock on the planes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're fired. Are we engaged?
Those like night
That
goggles.
look like good night
Yeah.
goggles, yeah.
I want some night goggles when I go there.
I guess so we can see the missile.
Yeah. What are those? They look like flames. Or like firework thingies. Oh, you
There
got
it is.
Yeah,
Oh
there
yeah,
it
there
is.
it is. Should turn.
I got a visual.
Turn.
Getting out engines and maneuver.
So he's going to try to maneuver around it.
Going down. This is freaky.
Yeah, this
You
is
can
like
actually
my
see
heart
it.
is beating right now.
This is
music.
really freaky.
And that you can see they're really cool shots that they're
Yeah.
going to.
Missile. Wait, 2?
Yeah, I think they locked in on someone else too.
So there's 2 missiles and there's 2 planes that are going down.
Right.
Yeah, he's trying to go.
So he goes down, up, down.
He's trying to trick the missile.
Hopefully it
Oh.
works.
Yeah.
So it's down. It's down.
That beeping, like seriously.
Oh no! He's getting down to land.
And he
But he
can't
got that thing
missile,
on the back,
If he touches,
Oh.
So he could blow up himself, or the missile could blow up him.
yeah, and he's like touching trees.
Yeah.
The missile, I think, is going down. Oh, he's shooting like those flary things
Yeah.
at the missile. Oh. I think the missile. Oh.
Oh. Did they make it?
I'll just return to India safely. That scared the crap out of me.
The sound was almost
beeping,
heartbeat.
yeah.
They do risk their lives every day. This scared the crap out of me.
It scared me so bad, especially at the end. It was like beep, 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 beep. It was beeping so fast, and then it was dead. It said end run, and I was like, oh my god, did he die?
Did he blow up?
Yeah, what happened?
I'm glad they put clips at the end of that said,
they all returned to
they
India
all returned
safely.
home safely. The way they did the, I know some of it has to be computerized.
But the way they did the visuals scared me so much.
But it was really awesome because you
Yeah.
were in the cockpit, or you were watching from the sky, seeing into the cockpit.
Or you were down below the plane seeing like the
missiles and stuff.
Yeah, the missiles and then the bomb that he had that was like red.
Beeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like those, like the goggles, you could see that.
Oh yeah, you could see through the goggles too. And as soon as he saw the missile, I was like, I would freak out if I saw that.
That's why you're not in the Air Force. They go through serious training.
Yeah.
We've seen some of the training camps. There's no joke in this, but this was scary. Like, I can't even imagine. Like, they knew going into Pakistan that it was a risk.
I don't think they
knew
meant
that.
it was that risky.
But I think they were hoping to fly in, get it done, and fly out. Let them know that they, that they were there, but not get seen.
Not get SAMs on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was like the last less than 10 minutes could have been in India, and they got caught. Where they were like, we can get them back, or we can get them because they're still not across the border. Scary. So we know this was an attempt to retaliate after the Poloma attack.
Yeah.
And it was really the first time since the 1971 war that they went over the border and into Pakistan. And we know India doesn't start anything ever.
No.
And this is, I don't really want to say this is starting it. This is kind of, getting back at the terrorists that were in charge of doing these attacks.
Yeah.
And so they had gone in and tried to, blow up the terrorist camps. And we also know that Pakistan tried to retaliate again and shot one of the planes down the next day. But, it's the bigger picture really is, Modi Ji doesn't really put up with a lot of crap from Pakistan or China. He makes sure those borders are tight. He makes sure there's enough Raphaels. You know, he's really not taking tit for tat. This is like, you slap me, I'm going to turn around and slap you twice. Yeah. As opposed to like...
turning the other cheek like Gandhi says.
Gandhi. In Gandhi's time against the British...
that was the right thing to do.
It worked, you know. It worked, you know, majority of the time. It helped to get the freedom. But now,
it's not going to work.
It's not really going to work. And especially not against Pakistan or China.
No.
So they kind of need a good kick in the butt to let them know that they can't pick on India. You know, they know that India is peaceful. They know that India is not necessarily going to start it. So they had no clue that India would ever have done this, which was good. You know, we don't want them to know we're coming, but they have to also know that India is not going to put up with crap from them either, or from China. You know, China, we know, has brought more fighter jets to the border. You know, they backed off, but then they came back, and now they're bringing more forces. But we know if they start the war on that side, there's too much inner turmoil in China, and there's too many people on India's side that will kick some butt. That quad with India will be... I don't think China wants to start it, but they want to puff their chest up and pretend like they can do
They're
it.
They're bullies. They don't want to fight you, and they don't want you to stand up to them, but they're going to pick on you.
Yeah, and that's how Pakistan is too. Now, we know the terrorist that did it not necessarily is everybody in Pakistan. We know that. We know that there are small groups of these people, because if there were a lot of them, they would have blown up all of the army trucks. You know, there's a select few that believe in this stuff, that think this is the answer, and it's not. So we know it's not the whole country, but we also know that Pakistan has a lot of hate for India, and so does China. So we like that Modi's keeping the borders tight, and that hopefully that will keep everything safe. We don't really want World War III.
No.
We've done a lot of these videos. We would rather hit China in the wallet, you know, and politically. And, you know, if China keeps buying off Pakistan, well, then Pakistan's going to be in its own trouble, I think.
Pakistan's going to get the irony soon enough.
Yeah.
They'll probably have the coronavirus.
Well, China is actually trying to get Pakistan to do
make
some
a new
biological weapon lab in their country, so that China won't get blamed next time.
They can blame it on Pakistan.
So, anyways, this movie, they did an awesome job with the effects of it. We really have to go see it. Hopefully it's on Netflix or Amazon, because that's what we got here at the J.A.N. family. But it's one of those things, like they said at the end, and that was probably my favorite part, is that these people, the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the police, the doctors, they put themselves on the front lines all the time.
Like
they volunteer. And so not only salute, and we pray for them, the ones that are on the border, and you guys have our best wishes and thoughts and prayers, because they don't see color, they don't see religion, they don't see caste, they don't see any of that. They see you need help, they're going to help you. Those soldiers come when there's a flood. They don't just protect you at the border. They don't just protect your freedom that you can talk on YouTube and say, I don't like this, I don't like that. You can't do that in China, by the way. They are there to make sure that you are safe. And they are there to make sure that these neighbors that aren't being very nice do not come across and do stuff like this. And if they do, they're there to protect you. So lots of salutes, and thank you for your service to our country, to the country of Mother India. And yeah, we're going to see this movie. And don't forget to
subscribe
and join the wonderful J.A.N. family.
And we'll see you
tomorrow. Bye.